That's the sound of a dog barking at your ass, nigga. What's up? I'm a dog. You can't kiss the dog.
People kiss their dogs all the time.
But not the dog.
Okay.
All right, nigga. Hold on.
Sound of alarm. Sound of alarm. Sound of alarm.
I was going through an episode of a show that I did with my wife and Mellow Miles. We were talking through the culture of Kansas City and its lack of fans, its lack of patrons when it comes to local hip hop. And I'll just throw R&B in there. But what I do notice is that for the last maybe 10 to 15 years that I've been involved in doing music and performing to some capacity in this city, I've noticed, and it is even transcended onto Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, is that we have a disconnect wherein we are always comparing ourselves to Atlanta and LA and New York, where and the disconnect is we have not successfully reached the fans. And let me be clear. There are people from this city who are in this city primarily who have actual fans. So what I'm qualifying as a fan is someone who is not an artist pursuing music as a direct competitor or colleague. In this context, I'm talking about in this city. I've never seen the bridge be built between musicians, singers, rappers, and the general public on a scale that everyone can eat from. So what I've seen is open mics and showcases and concerts and even some parties that feature headlining artists from here who are attempting to make the best out of their career, but cannot do so because they hit what I'll call the wall, no Trump, the wall of colleagues. Okay, so what the wall of colleagues does is it makes you believe that now that you climbing this wall of colleagues, on the other side of that is where all the fans are, because your numbers are looking better, only because more colleagues are paying attention to you. So on the other side of that, you think you about to start getting the folks that are normal on the block, the people that are at their job, driving to work, listening to you. But that's never the case. And I'm gonna go back and reiterate. Don't be in the comments talking about, well, what about such and such? Obviously, there are people here who have regular actual fans. Sure, I understand. What I'm saying is there is no infrastructure here wherein an artist, a rapper, singer, or I'll say even like a rock band can, and even in the visual arts, can go out and be a successful, thriving artist. And by thriving, I mean you can pay your bills from it. I pay my bills from music because I work out of town by way of Kansas City. You see what I'm saying? So what does it take to get the masses, the actual regular people who don't know what the hell Pro Tools is, the regular people who've never held a microphone, what does it take to get those people involved in the local scene? One, you get the people who are the tastemakers, the people who are the curators of our great city of Kansas City. You get those people in particular and the promoters of these shows, or people who just want to promote shows, to get on the same page of we're attracting normal people and asking the question, what do normal people like? And the reason I brought up Simeon, actually I brought him up on purpose. The reason I brought up Simeon and Will is because Will has a very, very successful show on Facebook wherein he bypassed the establishment and got to what common people wanted to hear in local hip hop. Simeon created a night, an event where regular ass people love to go on a Monday to just check out what the culture's doing. And it's not about who's famous. It's about, I just want to be a part of this. So how do we get out of this mindset of Kansas City, or artistry in Kansas City is a place where I need to compete for scraps And how do we turn that into something that is more about collaboratively? How do we turn that into something that's an actual community where people are actually coming not to perform and not to be seen on stage, but mostly to partake in the art? Leave a comment below. Go ahead and share this video and hit the button because what? Hit the notification button, my son said. And you know what? That's actually a good point. Go to the actual page, hit the notification button so that you can see first whenever there are more updates. And Kansas City,